Hello. I believe we're working. Well, we'll see here in a minute. Who comes in to hang out here? I've been having some issues for the last couple days with multiple things. One day it was Google like resetting in this loop of like logging in and logging out that it wasn't allowing me to do anything. It took me a few hours to figure that out. And then after that one, the generator started acting up, so that's what I've been off for a little bit there, the pain. The gobble bone, so that's kind of what we're at right now. That's why we are hanging out here, just chilling, having some fun, seeing what you all are up to today. And I don't know, maybe open something up here and have some fun with you guys. We'll start with one of these. Hey there, broski. How's it going, my friend? I went on 30 seconds for the first one. And you know what? We'll do the first one like that instead. There you go. Not too bad. It's I just got a bit of a headache with the boat. And, one day it was a tech problem. Then the other days it's been some headache. The rest of the day, when I had to go on in the afternoon, was because the generator was acting up. So because we don't have the solar arch installed with the solar on, we have to rely on a generator that we have on board way more than I'd like to. But that was acting up, so I had to go and get a suit, and today seems like it's going okay, knock on wood, at the moment, but I'm gonna have to go do some scuba diving and clean the bottom of the boat today. I have held my breath for significantly long periods of time, but never scuba dived like really in open water in the ocean here, so there'll be a new one for me. And they're using one of those like, you know, above water things that pump the air down. So if I don't come back tomorrow morning, it's probably I drowned. That's all I can think of. So I'm probably dead. That's all. Well, anyways, hope you guys are having a good one. We'll run another. See if you guys want to hang out with us today. Frenchie, Lucas, thank you all coming in and hanging out. We got some Tarkir here. See if you'd like to jump in on any of it, and we'll have some fun today. Let me see. Alrighty. Well, let's do something like this. Hey, Famous, how's it going? I know, that's all I can do now with my broken finger there. Now every time everybody comes in, I'm like, oh, look, I can do that now. Look at me. So, anyways, we have some fun times today. We have some trick collector boosters, we have some play boosters, and that are some of it in there, along with a mix of some of the other ones that we have available. Some of the other packs that we have. So if you guys want to jump in, we'll do a little adventuring in the Wasteland. I know some of you have your characters that we've made. Mr. Roxy. JM popped in for a minute yesterday. Must have been, or a couple days ago on Friday. Must have been at work or something, so didn't have the time. So we're just hanging out here with you guys right now, and oh no, we cannot have internet connection issues. We're not allowed to have those. Alright, well anyways, see if anybody wants to jump in for a little Wasteland time and maybe get some Tarkir Dragonstorm. Now, I was thinking our family does have... Are the boys doing anything specific today or no?
No. Right now I'm fixing the lunch and they're just playing dinner over here.
Alright, I was thinking of opening the bundle that we took for the family and see what we got. Alright.
Do you just want your drink?
Yeah, I understand that. I was gonna open the bundle. We our family. I always get bundles, and we keep one for the family, kind of the store. We'll take maybe a card or two if we want them. Sometimes the dice, stuff like that. And I figure we'll take a look at it now while we're hanging out, waiting for you guys to if anyone wants to jump in and do some get a pack, do some adventuring wherever they like to do today. Now those are that's just the one there. I see some of the singles were picked up by our friend B-Nesman. B-N-E-S-Man. There you go, buddy. Thank you coming in. I have my drinks over there, so it should be good. I don't know, what do you guys think? You love Pokemon? Well, that's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you all. Much appreciated, Tom. We're going to go with the bundle here. Now, this is one of these. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Coming in, we're going to open up this. Oh, we're going to zoom out a little bit. Are we out? No, we're not out. There we go, that's better. Let's take a look at what we have here now. This is our Tarkir Dragons. Let's see what we got in, that's what you got on your little card there. There you go. Tell you about it. Enter the Dragonstorm. Now I know there's a lot of that, I guess they're not making the decks anymore, so that's crazy. So thank you very much, Tom, for coming in and hanging out with us. Do you want to see what we were getting here? Let me get this over here. Where's my keyboard? There's the keyboard.
Oh, I see a monk.
All right. Oh, look at that. There is a monk on it. Let's do this here. Oh, I gotta get this over. And oh no, that's not it. Thank you. And that's what I'm going for right there. All right, we're gonna open this up and we'll see what we get. We'll have I'll have the kids pick out some of the things. Ooh, I like this. Thank you so much for that one. Anything we can do for you, my friend? Any?
I like
what do you
that.
think? Yeah, no, it's a nice looking one there.
Oh, look at this dice one.
This is Magic the Gathering. That is correct. That's what I was saying. This is some Magic the Gathering here. That's what I was trying to tell you. We don't have Pokemon. We do Magic the Gathering. That's what we got. Some nice ones in here. This is the Tarkir Dragonstorm, the new set. I like that dice actually. That's really cool. Look at that set up there. Kind of like glows all over. Kind of like a little each way you go, wherever the light's on it. A little purple from the inside. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. I like it. All right. We'll do some more of our. I know it is. It is a nice one. All right, let's see. We're gonna take out. Oh, we got a split set here. Uh-oh, this one's in the middle of the thing. So I'm gonna say this one's gonna be like our lucky one today. All right, here we go. We got one side was the right side there, and we have the left side there since they split them up for us somehow. And then we're gonna take a look at what these are. We know what these are because those are the things. The dice is really sweet. I know. It is really sweet there. There you go. We got some, oh, there's the land there, that one. And what do we got here? We have that, was it? See, you got it when you Timor. Valor. All right, there you go. Now, what we'll do is I'm going to put this one to be open last because that was in the middle of everything. Yes. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Nice one. Thank you for coming out, and I appreciate you. Oh, the camera got bumped. No wonder why you can only see like half of me. Ah, there we go. That's better. No wonder why it's been only looking at the side of my face. All right, I'm gonna have. Oh, they go back to the children doing some things. So I'll open one of these. I don't know if they're, and we're gonna see what we get in this. I know they were intrigued with the dragons that we have here because they're big into dragons. Obviously, my son has been into it for years. So we're gonna open some of them. We'll see what we got, because this is the one we're going to keep and hang out with our family. We'll see what we got for this one. Maybe you guys will like to jump in and get some packs. Or, I don't know, participate in some game in here, but we'll see. Abzan Devotee, Piercing Exhale, Snowmelt Stag, Riling Dawnbreaker, Seize Opportunity, Sand Skidder Outrider, Lightfoot Technique, Marshal of the Ghost, River Wheel Sweep, Traveling Botanist, Sidisi Region of the Mire. Ooh, I like the look of that rare. Nice on the Warlock there. Oh, look at that. We got a Rock Cursed Rakshasa for a nice little mythic one there. That's the clans. A frontline brush and a foil and a mountain and a bird token. Thank you, my friends. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. We just had, we had a bit of a headache today. Doing our best here with what we got with us at the moment. Like I said, we've been having some tech issues, then we had some, then after the tech issues, we had some others. It was just it's a continuation all over. Oh no, where'd the sleeves go that I had? Up there they are. There are the sleeves. We can get those, put a couple of those things there. Now if you guys want, jump on in, hang out with us. And we'll keep going. Let's see. Oh, that one's not a nice one. We're gonna use this one over here instead. All right, now if you guys are intrigued, we're doing this. We're opening up the pack here, the box here. See what you get for this bundle. All right, so that was the left side one. I'm gonna go with one of the right side ones. I like to try to keep them separate. See which one was had the better luck. Thank you, I appreciate it, and congratulations on the strength to do what you feel comfortable with. Not too many people are able to do that. And no matter what, they're comfortable with whatever it is to talk about and do it. So congratulations, huge. Sand Skidder Outrider, Undergrowth Leopard, Durger Island Dragon, Stormplane Detainment, Rescue Leopard, Adorn Crocodile, Ember Moth Sentinel, Defibrillating Current, Dragon Brood's Relic, Glacial Dragonaut. Ooh, Eshkai Dragonclaw. Nice one for the myth for the rare there for the warrior. And then we have a Dragonfire Blade in the showcase one. Ooh, we like the look of that one. Gurmag, Nightwatch in a foil. Windscarred Crag in a foil, nice. And then a warrior token. Oh, really? Well, I will do my best, Tom. All right, let's see what we keep going here. Open a couple more of them and see what we can get with these. All right, we got that. This is our right side. And let's see what happens with the right side of them. We got those on the right side. We'll have to see which ones are the best after, and then we'll have to see if that middle pack that we had was actually worth anything. There, everybody. We have a bunch of stuff in the buy now if you want to jump in on it. You also have the adventuring if you'd like to do some of that too. But we're gonna go. Well, it's been around a while. It's one of the first ones, if not, I'd say, kind of like the first large trading card game like this. But people have their own opinions on those, obviously. But it is also one that's been around quite some time, so I'd say it's good. It's changed compared to what people are used to, but it's still pretty good. Trade Route Envoy, enough that I play with it still. Focus of Mind, Mardu Devotee, Meticulous Artisan, Feral Deathgorger, not bad on the dragon. Boulderborn Dragon, Gormag at Nightwatch, Attuned Hunter, 100 Battle Veteran, Furious Forebear. Ooh, a little Timor Monument. You don't see that that one frequently. Sinkhole Surveyor for a rare there. Alright. Aggressive Negotiations in a foil. Thornwood Falls in a foil and a Spirit token. How's it going, everyone? We're just hanging out here. If you guys would like to, you can jump in, hang out with us, do a little, get yourself something from the secret set there, or participate in the adventuring if you'd like. Thanks for coming in. Dip, ZB. Alright, that is going right there on that side, because that is another. There's that way. There we go. That was the left side. We're going to go back and do another. We're doing another from the right side. We're going to kind of go back and forth. See what we get here for luck. You play a bit of D&D though, so I guess that's pretty cool. It is close. Yeah, it is close. We do like a D&D type game too, by the way. So one of the fun things we do here, my friend, is some of the people here, they have their own characters they've made over the time of hanging out with us. These are the characters with their weapons. And then here we also do this too. Ready? Re-roll the dice on screen. Figure out what happens, depending on what's going on in the game. So I thought that was pretty cool. We do some of that throughout the day. But anyways, we have some. Go here, open up this pack. We have an Ice Ridge Serpent, Salt Rolled Pack Beast, Narset's Rebuke, Kintree Nurturer, Champion of Dushan, Timor Tawnyback, Monastery Messenger, Corey Mountain Stalwart, Obzon Monument, Constrictor Sage, Unrooted Ancestor, Tevel, Arbiter of Virtue. I don't see that one very frequently. Nice on the Mythic Dragon right there. Nice. Unrooted Ancestor in foil. Scored Barons and a Warrior. Not bad. We like those. We like Mythic Dragons. All right, there we go. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. Hey, Hot Hands McGee. How's your day going? Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Well, it's what they chose for some of them. Well, we do have this. We have a couple of, this is actually the AI, we use an AI to quickly generate the images. So we had a couple of women that have come in. This is our friend JM, and this is our friend Miss Roxy, who is their own characters too. We also have Silver Sneak. They're not a big buff dude. He's our sneaking guy that runs around. So you don't have everybody that's a big buff dude. Some of them aren't. I just showed like the first 3 characters that I happen to press the buttons on. So some of them are lion. We have a lion. Huge. One of them wanted to be a lion breed, so we have somebody like that. So, you know, we do have a bunch of people. Good morning, buddy. Not bad. How you been? I see you doing well. Alrighty. We're just we have a bundle that we had, and we were gonna take a look at it and see what we got out of it. We're opening it up, having some fun today, taking a look. Oh yay!
What do you do?
What's it doing?
Puttering.
Shut the generator off. I mean, not the generator. No, the AC and transfer.
Because we're sideways.
Our generator. So we have to go down and clean the bottom, and we turn sideways.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm guessing. We have to go down and clean the bottom. It hasn't been cleaned in a couple months. Generally, you clean it every month, but we were busy doing some things and didn't get to it. Now we're behind, and I'm thinking that we've got some growth that's blowing over. Oh my god. Anyways, well, I guess so. Nice. That's pretty sweet. You got a Ripper Master case. Alrighty, well, looks like we're getting a little bit of an issue here, I guess. Rescue Leopard, Adorn Crocodile, Inoc Wayfarer, Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuver, Dragonstorm Globe, Normag Nightwatch, Aegis Sculptor, Descendant of Storms, Defibrillating Current, Purging Stormbrood. Not bad for our dragon in the showcase. Roar of the Endless Song for our nice rare one there. Evolving Wilds in foil. Rugged Highlands, and then a copy token. Alright, I think that one was from our right side, but I can't remember if that was right or left. Damn it. Got sidetracked on things. I think that one was from this side, so we're going to go over here and do this one. Coming up next. I might be wrong, though, because I was distracted. No, I might be wrong. Because that one would be wrong. And then have one more there. Yes, that would be right. That's pretty sweet, dude. Congratulations on being I got that. I wasn't even get my full amount that I ordered for whatever reason. I only got 5 when I ordered 12, so I don't even know what's going on anymore. Undergrowth Leopard, Digur Island Dragon, Stormplane Detainment, Rescue Leopard, Adorn Crocodile, Storm Shriek Feral, Rebellious Strike, Rainveil Rejuvenator, Venerated Storm Singer, Frontier Bivouac, Sun Pearl Kieran, Corey Steel Cutter, alright. And then we have an Unsparing Boltcaster, Foil, Blossom Sands, and a Warrior. Yeah, I mean, I need to get those type of connections that you've run into, Hot Hands. So congratulations on figuring out, or whoever you got connected with there. Got things rolling well for you. Alrighty, here we go, everybody. We're going to do some more. See what else we get this morning. I appreciate it. Well, thank you, my friend. To end, like right now, is whatever, I don't know, it would be a little bit there. Whatever you'd like to feel comfortable with, I guess. Well, we're going to open up the last one. Here on the right side. I'm going to knock those over. And then we're going to, so let me, yeah, whatever you feel comfortable with, Tom. There you go, my buddy old pal. Something comfortable, though, would be it. There we go, everyone. We have an Ice Ridge Serpent, Salt Rolled Pack Beast, Narset's Rebuke, Kintry Nurturer, Champion of Dushun, Summit Intimidator, Dusyut Earthcrabber, Desperate Measurements, Kintry Severance, Channeled Dragonfire, New Way Forward for that, not bad. Ooh, Revival of the Ancestors for the rare, another one there, too. Snakeskin Veil Foil. Planes and a bird. Want me to end it? I can. We got to get things done. Alrighty, we can do something like that. Nice. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Get the things rolling here for a little bit and opening it up and finishing the finish on our right side. That was the last one on the right side. Those are now all opened from that right side. So those are the cards that we got there. Let's see what the other ones are that we got. Thank you, my friends, for hanging out with us. I do very much appreciate it. Oop, we got that one. Now, coming up next is the second one here. Thank you. Thank you, my friend Tom. I appreciate that a lot, dude. That's very much appreciated. Very cool of you. Very, very cool of you. We're going to keep opening them. Oh, I bumped the galleon. Oh, I bumped it with my finger. Why didn't nobody tell me? There's something on screen. Here we go. Piercing Exhale, Snowmelt Stag, Storm Plane Detainment, Seize Opportunity, Sand Skitter Outrider, Undergrowth Leopard, Boulder Born Dragon, Dragon's Brood Relic, Glacial Dragonaut, Desperate Measures, United Battlefront for a rare, Rock Curse, Rock Shasha. That's the first time I've seen it in that this version. That's intriguing. Aegis Sculptor for a foil, Jungle Hollow, and a Soldier token. Not bad there. And thank you, Tom. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out here. Much appreciated this morning. Coming in and supporting the show, hanging out with us, having a good time. Seeing some packs open from a bundle. We got a bundle here. Like I said, we have one in the store for everyone, and then we also have one that we open, see what comes out. Keep dice here for the different games and things that we do. Oh no! The white ones are the card singles. What's going on? The internet just froze for a second there. I'm sorry. That's the internet when it comes to Starlink for whatever reason.
Yep.
All right, Tom. You have a good one. I'll be on for a little bit here, but I do have to get off in a little while to take care of my the undergrowth of the generator. A little bit longer here. I normally go until like 10 something, a little bit after 11. But have a good one, Tom. Thank you for coming in. We'll see you in a bit. Inoc Wayfair. Oh no! Hopefully you heard all that. Hope you heard that. All I said was thank you very much for coming, and I will talk to you in a little while. I'm on generally until around a little bit after 10. So hopefully you are able to stick around, and we'll see you back in here. If not, we'll see you in try to be here tomorrow. Our plan it would be Inoc Wayfair, Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuver, Narset's Rebuke, Delta Bloodflies, Lightfoot Technique, Dragon's Storm Globe, alright, Furious Forebearer, Soul Tie Monument, Attuned Hunter, Wingblade Disciple, Anafenza Unyielding Lineage, alright, for the rare, and then a Seize Opportunity in a foil, Windscarred Crag, and your R card of Smile at Death. Well, we shall have to see. Do you guys think that bundle was worth it? Now remember, we have a bunch of things available in the buy now. There we go. We've been running them like this. I don't know why it shows up at $1. That's a frustrating one, but hey. Anyways, we got those there. We're gonna put them out. Not bad. Nothing wonderful in that one. All right, so we're gonna have to see. All right, so this is what we got. I'm guessing that one's supposed to be on that side. We have these. Oh, I didn't put that one on a top loader. In a sleeve. I'll have to put that on a sleeve. So which do we think was worth it? Hey, Frank, how's it going, bud?
Hey, Frank.
How have you been? We're fighting the battle of a generator right now. We got this also on the left side here. So not bad. Not a bad bundle. What do you think? All of it together, was this a good bundle? Alright, you guys gotta help me out. Anafenza Unyielding Lineage. We had the New Way Forward. Revival of the Ancestors. Roar of Endless Song. T-Vol. Arbiter. Whoa! Dragon Fireblade. In the extended art. S-Sky. Dragonclaw. Rock Curse. Rakasha. I don't know. United Battlefront. Corey Steelcutter. Sinkhole Surveyor. Rock Curse, Rock Shah, and Sidisi, Region of the Mire. Not bad. Not too great for hits. Yeah, I've noticed that they've taken a little step back on the bundles. It's almost like they realized that the bundles were ending up being a better deal on the packs, and they wanted to provide everybody or something. So it was not very not very satisfying. I will agree with you. These are the, now let's see what we get here. I wonder if we're going to get any, Abedmonal, potentially, depends on if you pick something up from their stuff in the store you could pick up. You should be able to see. Let's see, I think these ones are the regular lands. I want to see if we get any of those special eyes, though. I highly doubt that they give you any of them, but I figure I at least try to check. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we get any of those special eye things. So we have this is the special card anyways, Timor Battle Crier and the foil promo. Alright, regular plains. Island, full art, foil. Swamp, full art, foil. Mountain, full art, foil. Alright, forest, full art, foil. And then we're on to the just regular art on those. Alright. Well, they're all in foil. And they didn't give you a bunch of the full art ones either. Wow, they're... Oh, sweet. We didn't even get to do pre-release. The people that we're gonna go to didn't get it.
Yeah,
No eyes in it? Oh, so is that like that's the one that's like the normal one, but not the big one, right? Nothing in the bundle? Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Oh, full arts, just in non-foil, that's all it is. No eyes in the bundle here, from what you saw too. Yeah. Well, those are the lands. Got some foils. There's our bundle there. There's our hits. You guys will have to let me know. Not horrible, but I don't know if it was worth the bundle, to tell you the truth. They used to be worthwhile. Now they don't seem to be anymore. It might be one of those things you might need to pass on in the future. I might end up having to pass on them too.
I see that dice.
The dice? Yeah, the dice is pretty cool though. I have to say, the only cool thing is the dice, so it's like one of those things is like, I wish you want to go and look around, but can I just buy the dice? Nice. Nice. Yeah, we got,
Ooh, I want that.
we were not lucky where the place that we were going to go to do pre-release, they didn't get their stuff there for whatever reason. They didn't get their pre-release things, which is weird. I've heard a few other places having that, but not really in this area, so it's intriguing to me. Because I know online the pre-release packages stuff has gone up in price. Sold out in one night. Wow, see? I think that's what it is. People are buying them on instead of putting them online, instead of using them for their stuff, they're putting them online because they're worth so much. Instead of doing the pre-release. All the pre-release kits? Yeah, because I see a bunch of them online. I feel like people are going and buying them somewhere. Oh, crap. Just threw the camera forward. I need to zoom out now. Ah, that's why. Sorry about that. There we go.
Yeah, you do it. Whee!
But yes, we opened some of those. Not bad on the bundle. I mean, it wasn't great. Let's see what we got, though. Let's do our stuff like we normally do. We're going to start with the raw... Oh, excuse me. And let's see if we can find the price of it. Alright. So, alright, here we go. Oh, it's not on there. Hold on a second, let's do this. Where's my, where is it?
What's TCG player?
Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I gotta do this here. I thought it was in there. But I guess not. There, let's try that. Not gonna show, is it? That's why I gotta select it. That's why it's gonna make me select it again. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, we're gonna do this. Shrink it down. Make it like this. No, that's not what I wanted. There. $10, not bad. We'll put that one in a top loader. Not bad for a luck for one, at least. Now this is probably the foil version. Let me see if there's any filters in here. No, this is normal. This is normal. Not bad. $11. Put that right there. Alright. Now we'll keep running the adventuring if you'd like. Let me make this a little bigger for you guys so you can see. I know some of you guys can see it, some of you can't. So let me see if I... Oh, I wonder if I can do it this way instead. I'm going to actually make it do this. Nope, that didn't work. Didn't work.
Oh. Look at the screen. Look.
I know, I'm trying to get it to work. No, it's not gonna work.
Why
Damn
did
it.
you do last time?
I must have had it next to it.
I thought you zoomed in.
My guess is is next to it like this.
Yeah, and then you zoomed in on it.
No, I can zoom in on it more here. We can do this here. But I thought I had them above each other. So that was easier to see. But anyways, whatever. I thought I had one on top. I think the reason is the pre-release thing is what's throwing it off. That's what my guess is. The pre-release thing written under it is making it too big. That's why you can't see it underneath it. Does that make any sense, bud?
Yeah.
I can try to do it smaller, like you said. Put it like, make this, do this.
Sandbar almost caught another.
Sandbar almost got somebody else today.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to do it for us because we got to get it to
No,
show the whole
I'm talking
thing there.
about when you're showing the whole thing. Make it like it was before. Show the whole thing. Cost.
Yeah.
And then zoom in on it from up top. Don't
I don't understand what you're
go
talking
to
about, buddy.
the 3 dots
Yeah,
and then zoom in.
that doesn't help, bud.
Oh.
But thank you, I appreciate it. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But there we go. Anyways, got one. Let's go to the next one. And what I'm going to do is, I'll end up probably jumping off here anyway shortly. Nothing, I figured not too much there. We'll put that over there. I don't think any of these are worth much other than that one, possibly.
Is that the bundle you opened?
Yep.
Can I pick from my packs out of our pack and all of them?
We can, yeah, we can do that in a minute here, potentially. Yeah, like, I mean, you know, there's not too much going. Yeah.
Is that what we're gonna do? Yeah.
Well, we'll pick that out for, and we can do that in a minute. Story
Then I'll make breakfast.
10. All right.
One more there? I only pick a couple.
Well, not bad. That's a foil. Hold on. We don't want foil. We want normal. They don't have any normal ones. Ah, all right. Well, we'll stick that right there. United Battlefront.
So the bundles, they're not great anymore?
They're not as good as they used to be. No. My acoustic? What do you mean? Do I have nothing in the background? Yeah, I don't have. I don't know. I don't use anything other than me. That's what it is. All right. United Battlefront. Let's see.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Oh no! Go away! Quit.
Yeah, it is. I got 3.
United Battlefront. Let's try the next one.
Come on.
Not bad there. Rock Curse. See, that's the one that I was wondering here. This one was going to be worth anything. Because I haven't seen that version of it. It's probably worth less. 87. Item is no current listing.
What the?
Oh, that's a promo. Never mind, I don't want the promo one. I want the regular one. Number 87, that's what it is. Not bad, $8. We'll put it over with the other guy. Hang out with you. We'll go with that there. Not bad for $3. That's a foil though, so we'll have to put on normal. There is no option for normal. Okay. Seems like some of them are coming them. Anyways. Yeah, they are dirt cheap. They are dirt cheap.
What are?
Showcase.
I thought you said
Oh,
it
not
was
bad.
borderless before.
This is showcase.
250.
Not 250. That would be funny if it was 250.
Yeah, it would.
Arbiter of Virtue.
Oh, it's stuck.
230.
Lay down on your back.
What's the difference between them? I don't know.
Come here.
Oh, we're coming in with a featuring Peach Momoko. Oh, I like that QNC. I'll get that over and shipped out for you, my friend. Much appreciated coming in.
82.
No, that can't be right. For this. This was gonna be this one. It's that. The normal one. Why is the other one? Why is the one over here? I wonder what's up with this one. This release. Pre-release one, that's why. Oh, not bad. $4. Roar of Endless Song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Roar of Endless Song there. We have the regular. 220. There we go. Not the... What? Yes, you can. Not the pre-release, this one, sorry. There you go. Not... Revival of Ancestors. I know that's not worth much, but I like to look through them all anyways. Might as well. I'm hanging out here. And then we're going to jump off and I'll go do some work on the boat. Well, we can try it maybe tomorrow. Or we can try it today. I mean, we just opened up the bundle here.
Alright, fine.
If you...
No, it's fine. No big deal. No, like, seriously,
Unlailing Lineage, yeah. You can open yours if you want. Pick them out. That's not much air either. See? Not a big hit. And then okay, a new way forward. Yes, there we go. That one's not anything either. And then the Sidisi was the first one that we had for our first hit. First pack. And there we go. Nothing for that one. 92. And there you go. That's the foil version though. There's no non-foils though. There we go. Not bad there. Couple of decent cards, but I don't think. What do you think? Do you think it was worth the whole bundle price there? It's up to you.
14.
And you guys are very welcome coming and hanging out here. Well, we'll run another one of our adventure things. See if anybody wants to jump in with that. Get yourself potentially whatever's in there.
19. 16.
All right. Well. That's a little loud, bud. Alright, let's see here. I have a feeling we can hang out for a little bit longer, because I mean I got stuff to do today. You know what I'm thinking, Mom? It's what, we're at low tide-ish?
Almost.
So we have to prepare to go underwater, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna make some food.
Alright. So I can get stuff prepared while we're doing that. I got a question for you guys that hang out with me every now and again. No one's here right now. Hey, Rev Tank, how's it going, my friend? You bumped in, though. I like hanging out with you, my friend. Now, anyways, tethered limbs, I like that.
William, that was me. Just slip it over my head again, please. Put it down and hold it.
At night, sometimes we sit here and I drop like a light out and we'll get some shrimp. Should I do a night stream while and open some packs when it's one of the nice days, and then if have a break going to do a break while we shrimp for a little bit, and then while the break's finished, when the break's closed, we'll do that. Does that sound something intriguing? So I know some of you guys liked watching when we were doing that before. It's not really shrimping. It's more like catching bait. We just have a net, dip net. All I'm doing is picking up what comes by, so we have some bait for going fishing the next day. I got like 20 some odd shrimp now to go fishing with. They'll go away in like 3 minutes with my children. Yeah. Probably be lucky if I get 3 minutes of fishing with that.
No,
Though they like to throw them. They like to throw them out and like go like, "Hey, tree, you have a shrimp," or "Hey, down there 900 feet, you have a shrimp because I didn't open the bail and I'm just gonna flick the shrimp off the hook." So yeah, I mean that's kind of how they go about it there. So that's gonna last about 10 minutes maybe at the most if we hook them, because then if they hook them also, it just drops down. Alright, Rev Tank, hold on. I'll take a look for it, my friend. Hold on, my buddy. We're going to take a quick look here. Okay, I'll take a look. Alright, I see what you say. Yep, alright, Rev. We can We'll see if anybody shows up around, and I can try to my best to pop in myself to hang out. Like I said, I got this here that we're putting on, but that's in the evening. I might be able to show up in the evening for a little bit there. Let's see what we can get in to hang out with you. Maybe I can get maybe we can get something going for you, my friend. All right, here we go. I know it stinks. I've been doing it for a while, and sometimes you have nothing. Like today was a very slow day. Luckily, got a couple of singles that sold, and one of the secret Lairs I had just in there. Not too many people hanging out in YouTube. Not too many people and whatnot. So sometimes it is rough, and you just kind of, for me, luckily I can kind of go about doing things. No, I understand. No, you can put out you can say it if you want. If you want to tell anybody, RevTank is one of the other streamers here. He is Alpha, has a stream coming up on the 8th. Let me see if we can. Let me see if I can do this here. Give me a second. Let me see if I can do this here. Where is my? Go right here. There we go. Let me do this here. That's what I was trying to get to. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's see. Can I do this? Here we go. There it is for you guys wanting to hang out. If you'd like to check out a buddy of ours show, check it out, save it. Hang out if you can. Coming up. Oh, the generator is doing the funny thing again.
No, it's not. Oh.
It isn't? Yeah, it was. Oh, no. We're sideways, aren't we?
No, we're not.
We were, weren't we? Not a problem, buddy. Hey, Rev, I don't mind it. I don't mind. You guys, I know there's a lot of people on here that do their own thing and have some their own streaming stuff, too. So every now and again. So if you want to, you can always... I don't mind when you guys come in and say if you have something going on. It's fine. It's actually, I don't mind it at all. I'm always okay with it. Always appreciate it. Like, not something, maybe you got something I don't have at some point. Somebody has, it's helping everybody out. Like I said before, I haven't said it for a while, actually. I'm probably a rising tide, lifts all boats. Help everybody out when you can. You can't do it all the time. You can't be the most helpful thing every single time, every single minute of the day, giving away, helping all the time. It's going to burn you out. You're not going to have other things. William. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I need you to be quiet because you're distracting me.
Yes.
Anyways, but just, anyways, what you can help when you are a little bit, you help. If you can't, you can't. I mean, maybe one day you can give somebody a water bottle on the side of the road. Maybe someday you can take them and grab dinner. Maybe someday you can't do anything at all because you're busy. Maybe you don't have enough money to do it, and you can just help out by maybe going, hey, there's a place looking for work over here. Whatever it is. Or hell, maybe it is holding the door open for somebody that's an older person walking in through a door. It's anything. It could be something simple as that. And that's one of the things I try to get at, to explain, at least with the kids. You can't help all the time. You can't help huge. You can't always give everything you have. Maybe you don't have anything to give, but sometimes you can give your time, and that is something you can always help and use. It's one of those. I don't know. Might sound stupid, but if everybody did a little bit of stuff like that every now and again, the world would be a lot nicer. That's all. 'Tis all. No, Thomas, I like it. You got yourself a Throwing Fire Verge. That's a good pickup. Not a problem, anyone. Yeah, and anybody else that does any streaming on here, I know a bunch of you guys do some randomly. You want to come in, hang out, and you guys can always make a comment about what you got going on. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right, coming in with some lands. I like it, Thomas. Look at all those taken care of and out for you. Now, remember, all those things are in the buy now all the time. They should be available in the shop at all times. So if you go and look, you should be able to check them all out. All right, let's see. We have, what I think I might do? We might do some organizing here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alrighty. Ah, you do painting, Thomas. There you go. Well, there you go. We got another person that does stuff. So there you go. That's what I'm saying. Tell everybody. I don't mind if you say things like that. Let's see what you like. Do painting. We like paintings. I like. Who was it? Who was it? I can't remember who had them. I know it was Oh Shit had them, but I don't know if they were the one that did. Oh, maybe it was Oh Shit that did it. Oh Shit, he doesn't know that. He's another one that's like altars and paintings on cards, and he made copies of not copies. He himself painted ones that were like the Bob Ross ones. Those are pretty cool. Well, thank you, Rev. I appreciate it, buddy. I mean, it's one of those things like I can't. You know, like I said, I can't help necessarily all the time doing things, but I can when I can. I like to give it a little bit of assistance. You know, when available or when possible. You know, that type of thing. And it's one of those days. Today, I can't necessarily go out and go do something where you are, but at least I can. Throw some people your way or talk about your thing that you're doing. You know, you got some stuff set up. He's been on here for a bit. We do have Tarkir. It should be available in the store, JM. If you don't see it, I'm not sure why. But products, yeah, should be available in the store. We should have collector boosters and play boosters in there. Oh, I know why. It's missing a T. It says Arkir right now. That's funny. Let's try that again. Yeah, you should have play boosters and collector boosters you should be able to see in there. And you also have some of the decks available if you'd like. Also in there. Yes, we do. Yeah, so we have a bunch of stuff available. Decks, we even have a whole one bundle that's left in there too. So we have that stuff available. Yeah, so yeah, we have a few things that are in there. Yeah, see, that's one of the things, Rev Tank, I've always said before. I'll be on for maybe another like 20 minutes, half hour or so, waiting for breakfast to get rolling, and then we'll have to jump off so I can go and I have to go and dive and scuba dive the bottom of the boat and do some scraping today. You know, like down the boat there. It's not gonna be fun. But I have to be under it. I'm gonna be like this though. It's gonna be like I'm milking a cow underwater, but it's actually just the bottom of the boat I'm trying to clean.
Just don't go with your mouth open. You'll.
Yes, we have some decks.
Yep.
Yeah, we do have. We have all 4 of the decks. They should all 5 of the decks.
So your wife is correcting you.
Yeah, I know. My wife's correcting me. My brain just. I should have them in the store. If they're not in the store, let me know. Will we be live later? Yeah, I should be live a little later. I was thinking of doing it maybe an afternoon, evening one, just because I had some issues this morning with the generator and we were playing around with that. Oh, RevTech has said hello. So we'll probably jump on later and do some more gaming, get some of the play around in the rooms here, see what we got going on. So JM, if you were going to jump on later this evening, I was thinking of doing one this evening after we did some cleanup, see what we got going, because I need to make sure that the generator's working all right. And it sounds like there's no problem with the generator itself, but it sounds like it keeps. My wife made me.
Okay. Do it again. Do it again.
So I gave the kids were having a hard time understanding what was going on with the generator. So I gave them a visual. Yes, you can see the decks. Hold on a second.
Let's see what they look like.
So I gave them a visual of what's going on with the generator right now, because the fuel. There's nothing wrong with anything other than we need to clean the bottom of the boat because it hasn't been cleaned in a little while. So I think the growth is causing a problem with the flow of water going in, so the generator works correctly. I had to open it. Look at that. I had to open the box. Look at that one. All right, here we go. There you go. Open the box. And they are. Oh, look at it. I opened up from upside down. That was silly of me.
That's what I want.
There we go. There are all the decks available. We have Timur. We have Mardu, Sultai, Jeskai, and Abzan. So yes, we do have all the decks there available for those that may want them. Yeah, I know, sometimes. But they should be in the buy now. And if anybody's intrigued, we do have some of them. And if they're not in the shop there, please let me know. Did they not go in here? Inventory. Let me type in something here. I can see, maybe they go in. Get them in the mail? Well, we'll be putting them in the mail. Everything we'll put in the mail on the morning for tomorrow. We're going to get everything packed up and put in because that's tomorrow's Monday, right?
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah, so everything's going to be packed up and put in the mail for tomorrow. And then I think where you are, it'd probably be a couple days, I would guess. So I would say, since you're in Florida where we are, I'm guessing it would only take Wednesday to Thursday, but I can't guarantee how mail works, you know? Like, I can put it in the mail, but well, I don't know what will happen once I put it in the mail. Generally, it gets everywhere it's supposed to, but we gotta, you know, it's one of those things you gotta be. That's why I like to put in there, and I gotta make sure. Well, I don't know why. I don't think it's in there. It is not. All right, I have to add those in here. Well, that is silly of me. Here we go. I guess those were not put in here, and which is very silly.
Either Sultan Arise or Jessica Striker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one, but either one of them.
All right, let me. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Let me put it in here quickly. It looks like it may not be. So good. Let me get it in there quickly. Sorry about that. It uploaded, and I must not have saved correctly when uploaded. Well, there's one. We'll put the other one in there. This is going to take a second.
Oh. Okay.
Ah, that stinks. I thought I had them all in there. Wash her stinky.
Yes, it is.
Alright. Get those all in there now, though. That was frustrating. I thought I had put all those in there. It looks like they did not go in, or I didn't save them, or maybe I put them in the wrong... Maybe I put them in a default, and I was trying to upload them. I can't remember.
Something happened, we don't know.
One of those ones that world occurs, and you don't know what happened. But I'm going to get a couple of them in there. All of them are? Ah. Yeah, some of them are...
Just remember, 2 of them are.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of them on there. Here, we got these ones. Depends on which ones we're getting here, but let me put them in. Add another product. There we go. Put those. Save.
That's one that you want. Yep.
There we go. Put that over here.
I want Jessica Striker.
I think that one was what? Showing a list. This is the one that was done. This one is not put in either. There we are. Here we are. That's in there too. Yeah, I'm putting them all in there. Some of them are different. Some of them are priced differently. This will be the number 4. Number 4. We have this one there. All right. Yeah, they're different priced. So here, that should be there. This one is that. I don't know why those didn't. I must have got sidetracked and not put them in. It's the only thing I can think of.
That's when people aren't buying them.
which is why no one was buying them from that store there, because I forgot sidetracked and forgot to put them in. Well, that's what happens, right?
I was like, why is...
I know. I was
why
getting.
is no one buying them?
I was confused too, because everybody was asking about them.
Yeah, so times to...
Let me see. There we go. Save that image and then move that over. Same thing there. All right. There. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. All right. I think they should be all in there. I think I put them all in now. All right, well, I do believe they're all in there now. That would have been me having so much going on, I forgot to add them. That's actually what I think happened. That's what I think could happen right there. And we're done. All right, there we go. That's what happened there. Dang it. That stinks.
Yeah,
Well, hey, it happens sometimes, right?
Yep.
Mardu's a nice deck, yeah. I know, it's one of those ones we want to check out and play with. Mike Tapp, how's it going, my friend? Getting some of the singles there. I appreciate you coming and hanging out.
Yeah, Marty the Orcs.
Yeah, Mardu is the Orcs one. Yeah, so we got a few of those there. How's it going, everybody? Thank you all coming and hanging out today. Do very much appreciate it. We're just kind of on here doing our thing, hanging out here. Yeah, hey, sometimes it happens. They get some singles, yeah. Mike got some singles there. Thomas got some singles. And we had QNC picked up a Secret Lair, which is nice there. So we had some singles today. We'll go through and get those out. And then, somebody asked me about a card, and I was so busy yesterday with broken technology and everything, I didn't get to it. It happens, right? But we're hanging out. Just, hanging out for a minute here. Yeah, I gotta get out today. Today, the goal is to, I'm gonna go scuba diving today.
Yay!
I get to go and scrape the bottom of the boat. I'm guessing the best way to do it is I'm probably gonna be literally like climbing down the bottom of the boat, like underneath it. What?
You're gonna be a sloth.
A sloth?
Yeah, like climb upside down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like a sloth today. I'm like going down the boat.
That's me too.
I know, at that speed too, exactly.
Be slow.
Well, that's what I said. that's my goal for the day. Oh my God, it'll be fun. Hey, well, if I don't come up, at least if I drown doing it, my family gets $1 million in insurance money, I guess.
Why?
I have life insurance for me.
We prefer to keep you.
You prefer to keep me? Well, that's nice to
I
hear.
don't know what you want to do.
I'm just giving it to you, so my family likes me. They want to keep me.
Yeah.
Yay! All right, let me know if anybody wants to jump in, hang out here. We have some of them. I just added some of that back in there. And let's do this.
Are you nervous that someone's gonna get them?
No,
Oh, I'm talking about Mom.
Yeah.
no,
Are you, Mommy?
Am I nervous?
no.
No.
We're fine.
They're those are just the stores.
Yeah.
Stop. Mom got the deck Mom picked out like
Yeah.
2 months ago when Dad told me that there was.
Yeah, some of them are See what it is? Jeskai, Abzan,
It's
and Mardu are all like $50, and the rest are sold out.
yeah, Tamira and Sultai.
Saltai are sold out. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the others I have on for 50. I don't have them on that much, so I mean, that's what it is for what I have being a small store. Sometimes you get a little bit more, but
Leeway.
it's mainly because of having to support the other stuff, the taxes and all those things that we got to pay and deal with. But
Yeah, the Mardu was kind of cool. Some of the cards you were pulling out that were orcs that would work with it.
Mo decks, some boxes, not bad. All right, we'll hang out here. See what we got today.
Mummy, there was one card that was like $750 solely.
A what? What are you talking about?
Online on Google, but the decks were, and we were looking at the prices of all the cards in there. There's like a $750.
Oh, okay. All right, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, part of the series.
Yep, part of the series there.
That's probably one.
Well, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do this.
Also.
It's 10:30. How's breakfast going?
I'm just making some potatoes. They're just that's the part that's taking me the longest.
All right, that's fine. I'm going to we'll hang out here for a few minutes longer, and then once we're done, hey, Meat Hook Booper. Once we're done hanging out, we're only got a few more minutes, and then we're gonna head over to do some scuba diving.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes today. My head keeps going away there. It's like it's trying to pick Will up and me at the same time, and it's breaking because it doesn't know how to do both of us.
We're breaking it.
We're breaking it. I've actually thought about in the past putting a green screen in the background here and just playing whatever I want. What do you think?
Sure.
Then have that all in the background, and we can have any of our games pop up just in the green screen.
Or we can play movies.
Or
You could have your Wasteland as your background behind you.
oh yeah,
Live character thing.
yeah, where they go in and stuff. Yeah, the background for each. We change the locations, and this is the locations and what happens. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Well, I can just have that anyways. With I could do that anyways with OBS the way it's set up. I could change it so the background goes to that, but they wouldn't see the packs and everything in front of it though. Yeah, maybe you have to do the green screen so everything's behind. They can see that there. Not a bad idea. Wow. Really, William? He wants to watch a movie. That's what he wants to do. They do watch stuff all the time. I know. We should put on a classic so the kids can understand what classic movies are. Hey, Boop. How's it going, buddy? Like I said, we'll be here for a little while longer. We have some of the packs on there. Some of the bundles on there are some of the decks we have on there. Like we have Mardu and Abzan and on there for like $50 there. And then we have a couple others on a little differently. So let me know what you want. Want to jump in, hang out with us? Can you scavenge for a bit? Yeah, sure. Why not? Boop can scavenge for a bit. Boop, you were where were you, buddy? You were
Wasteland Vault.
Were you here, or you already left, right? Because you talked to you had talked to the Vaultborn man, our beat up Captain America, as Will says.
Yeah.
And you headed out. Yes, you were leaving. That's what I thought. You headed on out there. We only gonna be a few more minutes here, so.
He's able to make bags.
Yes, you were heading out, and you were gonna try to make a bag with some of the stuff you have. Yes, that's what it was.
He made a bag.
Yeah. And you got. Let's see where your character stuff is. Uh-oh. Let me get to him. Looks like the character got moved. There you go. There's your stats.
Why do I move that way?
There we go. Because it's just the way that's set up with the camera. There. You have a few things. You get yourself the bag, the extra thing there. All right. Yes, you made it out of the pillow. You had to apologize to the guy for taking the pillow. He was like kind of confused because he didn't really understand what was going on.
Yeah, we took that pillow because we made a stick on it.
See if anybody wants to hang out in here, jumping in on any of the stuff that we got. I know Mike got some singles. We'll get all those sent out to you. Been doing really good with those since everything was scanned in. Mirror effect. Yep, you were allowed to mirror some of your abilities in the in the real world,
Here.
so that you could do it in the Wasteland too. Now, Boop, do you have an idea of what your character would look like? Hey, Claire, how's it going today? Thanks for coming and hanging out.
A purple dinosaur.
A purple dinosaur is what you said. That is Barney, and I don't even think you know what they are. You can
I know
think.
what Bonnie is.
Oh, you do? All right, all right.
It's the reason why is because Boop looks like a purple dinosaur.
It does look like kind of like a purple dinosaur, but I think it's a penguin, by the way.
A purple penguin.
Kind of. I don't know. It's hard for me to see. An owl. There we go. It's an owl.
A
It's
purple
an owl.
owl.
Purple owl. I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, you go scavenging out. So you're gonna head out of there? A grape. It looks like a grape. Kind of does. Ah, you're D&D. All right, purple owl. I like it. Ah, all right, all right. So I like. All right, buddy. Well, you're in there. You scavenge around. You made yourself the pillow there, the pillow bag. You got yourself a little extra space. Now you head outside, and you're seeing those things out in that outside world there.
Wow.
You're wandering around some new locations. You're gonna go scavenger for some other locations there. Hey there, Allison. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We do appreciate it. So we're hanging out here, having some fun. Hopefully, we can run into some things and have some adventuring going on. Oh, whatever on that there. We do have our dice we roll to see who has some luck today. Oh, that would have been. Is that gonna land on its side? Oh, I thought it landed on its side there.
Oh.
Hey, coming in and hanging out. We do appreciate it. Rev Tots. Uh-oh. It's making weird noises again, isn't it? Yep.
A little bit.
Where are we sideways some?
Maybe a little, but not more than me.
All right.
We're facing the yellow.
I think that's what I figured out what the problem is.
We're facing the
So
yellow
I was told. I was trying to explain to the boys what's going on with the generator. So the generator has a water input from there's a through hull in the boat. Water goes up, gets sucked up in there to go through the generator, help cool it down, and make it run. And if it doesn't work through it, right, the impeller, things don't run correctly. If it gets like suction or it doesn't have enough power to suck it in. So I'm like, well, what we hadn't cleaned, we only cleaned the top part of the boat. We didn't get all the way down to where underneath was because we were planning on doing it a little bit later. Then other things happened. We didn't get to it until a month later than we should have. So what's going on is the stuff that's on the bottom of the boat is like laying, the grass or whatever, the stuff that grows on it. No, it grows. It only floats down when that's going on, but when the current's there, it'll push back. But if we go sideways, the current because of wind, it will push over and sometimes cover the hole. And that's what That's what we're running into, I think, right now, and we have to go and clean around it, so we don't have any more problems.
Like this, and then it goes like this, and then it goes like this.
Yeah.
I was down to the
Vault Mine, Weird Ghoul, Pied Piper, and maybe a city. Yes, those are the places you do know. You do know a few different places. So you have to decide. You wandered out, and where are you gonna go? We're only here for a little bit longer until we get stuff going on. Huh?
Can we make Boop's character?
Yeah, we can. Should we do Boops is a all right. Let's Fallout Wasteland humanoid purple owl. Have a nice day, Sebastian. Thank you. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. Huh?
Fallout Wasteland people out.
Okay.
Fallout Wasteland.
Hold on.
Boop people out.
Stop for a second, buddy. Let me get it. You just telling me to do stuff without me having anything. Humanoid. We just use your name. You use your name and then what you say you are for your description for your image there. Let's see if we get anything for it. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate everyone coming in today, hanging out for a little bit, picking up some cards, picking up some secret lair that we have hanging out here. Got a lot of secret lair we have. We've had a good chunk of that for a bit here. I made a mistake and got some, probably more than I should have at one point. And now we're here. Okay, so
I want him flying.
I don't think we're gonna have him flying.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's see how this craziness goes.
turned out a lot better than normal.
You gonna scavenge around in the vault? Alright, scavenge around. So you go, you're in the vault, you talk to the guy and go, hey, I'm gonna just take a look around out front. Where it was cleared earlier, see if there's anything I find, or scavenge around in the other area that's already cleared, see if we can find anything there. You mind clearing if I do that? Scavenger the vault more is like, dude, as long as you're not in our areas, we don't really care. So just don't take any of our stuff.
It takes like 50 things.
All right, so
Ooh, I like that.
let's see how this ends up looking here. If Boop likes it.
Booping.
All right, hold on, William. I need to be quiet for a second. I need to think without you in the background, repeating everything like a broken record. Here you go, Boop. Let's see if this is an acceptable character for you. How's it going, Cactus? Alright, Boop. You said it was a purple owl, so we made something for you.
Boop, you in?
How's it going, Cactus Luck? How you doing, my friend? Hopefully you're having a good one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put that back there. Alright, anyways, put that in there for you. Doesn't have much. Alright. Oh, nice, Cactus. See, we're not lucky right now. Our the person at the LGS, our LGS didn't get their delivery, so we're gonna have to do it next weekend. Is when we can do pre-release. So it stinks, but there's not really anything I can do about it because yeah, I know we were excited that we were gonna go and do like we were gonna do a two-headed giant today with the kids. Our plan was because I can do it with like my youngest, my wife can do it with my oldest. They can kind of do work together and we can have some fun there if we were gonna do that, but. So be it. Unlucky. It didn't work. Nothing showed up, which is like, even with me, I missed some deliveries too. Like, I was supposed to get 12 boxes and we only got 8 of, we only got 5 of, the collector boosters, so. Sorry, I was in stretch. So we were tired.
Did you a beach ball?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
William.
Okay.
So we had to. Yeah, see, that's the cool thing about it. It's like you have each one's a different one. Like, one's a certain types of dragon and stuff. That's kind of sweet. Like, I like how that's set up. And that's why I was like, oh, that's awesome. And I think I have a feeling that's why a chunk of them went online really quick and there's some not missing in stores. Because I guarantee you people put them and threw them online because of what it is and the set and the way they are and selling out with everything. Versus dropping it off at a store like, oop, yours fell off the back of the truck there. Oh, no. You know what I mean? All right. Well... this is what I'm gonna do now. I think breakfast is done-ish, and we're almost there. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna. I know, Boop, you just came in here, but I did say we weren't gonna be around for too long. We're gonna go. We're gonna hang out with a friend over here. What do you find? This is what you find. All right. This is what you end up finding. I'm gonna give you something fun though. You find this, Boop. Is a radiation detector. Ah! Find that in one of the front areas. You look around, the guy doesn't even know, and does notice you grabbing it. But it's something that's worthwhile. Helps you figure out if you can have radiation issues. You're the first one to get one of those. That's a good one. Hey, there you go. You got a salvage. Got some of that. All right. We're going to hang out with a friend over here. Say thank you, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, on X, follow on Twitch, and follow here, and let's have a good one. Thank you, everybody.